I think we're live. I think we're live.
Let's see here.
Let's see.
Are you live on all the outputs? It says stream starting.
Oh, okay, cool.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
How's everyone doing today?
What's up, Life Size? Dude, right off the jump. What's
Right off the
happening?
jump.
Mike, good to see you, brother.
Oh man, this is it's getting crazy right now, and we're just looking at the charts and we're hooting and hollering, hoping our neighbors don't hear. That's pretty much how it goes right here. This is the closest thing to a party we've ever had in here, so it's always interesting. But yeah, look at this chart, man. What do you think, Jason?
It's a huge pump, so let's hope it's sustainable. It looks like we've already seen some sellers hit their take profit points, but
Yeah.
we're above the 100 moving average, 100 period moving average on the daily, I believe,
Yeah,
which
let's
is
see. Yeah, we're way above
yeah.
that.
So that's strong. I'm very happy about that.
And just to show you what this little green dotted line is, and I'm just gonna make this big, and we'll be in the way, but that's okay. But look at this big green dotted line here. I'm just keep going back. This is on a logarithmic chart since 2015, and this is kind of our logarithmic support here. And wow, look at that candle. I was expecting closer to May, late April, but man, this is big. This is big, guys. And welcome to the stream. I mean, it's pretty late for us. It's 11 o'clock. My question was, is 3,200 the bottom?
Tough call.
Are you confident in saying 3,200 is the bottom, Jason?
No, I'm not, because I'm not confident that there's not still more manipulation yet to be. I'm not confident that people aren't trying to make a little profit squeeze and make people FOMO in right now. That being said, my trading finger's getting pretty itchy right now.
Yeah, seriously, super itchy. Man, my trading finger's got lice. That's how itchy it is. Oh man, Heather Starbuck, hello. How
What's
are
happening, Heather? Good to see you.
you? Yeah,
Long-time supporter.
Yeah, seriously, guys, and we haven't streamed in a while. We've just been so busy with Monarch and stuff. So I appreciate all you guys joining the stream right now. And if you guys could do us a favor, smash those thumbs up and hit those subscribes if you haven't. Always a good time here.
Get the little bell.
Always a good time here, guys. But yeah, where do you think it's gonna top off? Because right now we're looking at our wick right now at around 51.34. One of my favorite things to do is also look at BitMEX, because BitMEX kind of reacts to all the markets together. And a lot of people, I was gonna make fun of a lot of people on TradingView and say, hey, these guys are dreamers, because a lot of people said it's going to blast off. Even some of our analysts inside the Discord lounge said it was going to blast off. I was like, I'm going to wait and see. I'm not going to buy anything.
Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, was I wrong. That is.
I'm actually kicking myself because I've had cash just sitting in my Coinbase, and I was still. It's funny, man. I haven't even opened my Coinbase for probably a couple of weeks, and I opened it tonight when I saw what was going on, and having trouble not pushing that order button, but still seeing I still have buy orders in at 1,200 from my previous predictions. So I'm glad to be proven wrong on there.
Yeah, I mean, let's actually go over to CoinMarketCap and see what else is booming. Speaking of oh great, we have the dark version. This is perfect. All right, so 14% up on Bitcoin. Let's go look at Bitcoin. CoinMarketCap's APIs are kind of delayed a little bit, so let's actually take a look at what the hell's going on here. Wow, I mean, there's just every market's booming. Yeah, every market's booming. It's a lot of volume. 13 billion. Let's see, $43 billion on the 24-hour volume. Granted, most of that's probably fake.
Still pinged off 5K tonight. I mean, it went from 4K to 5K in one candle.
Yeah, and just to look at what the reactivity is, I mean, wow, Ethereum up 5%. Obviously not as big as Bitcoin's gain, but Bitcoin's the king, and it's always going to lead it.
This whole market, man.
Yeah, this whole market is booming.
Tron's up 10%.
Other than Ontology, which...
Woo, Doge is up 20%.
Doge is up 20%.
Man,
That's
you gotta love a Shiba Inu, right?
Yeah, you gotta love a Shiba Inu. That's crazy. That's crazy. IOST up 23%. I mean, IOST has been pumping I mean, over this last like month or so. I mean, it's just been doing really, really well. I know one of our great friends, Robert Beatles, you know, the co-founder of Monarch. Uh, he loves IOST. You
Does
know,
he?
and so yeah, we have big plans for IOST in the wallet, and yeah, download Monarch. I mean, I think we're both repping our Monarch shirts right now.
If you don't have it yet, what are you waiting for? Seriously,
Yeah.
it's free. It's one of the most fully featured crypto wallets available.
And
You
I-
can buy, sell directly out of it yet. If you don't have it, what are you doing?
And I got SIM card hacked, so that's fun.
Yeah, but they couldn't get to your Monarch wallet.
Yeah, they couldn't get to my Monarch wallet because they did not have my device. All right, so what coins you guys want us to look at? We're looking at Bitcoin right now. I mean, it's just booming. I mean, let's go take a look at this.
I wouldn't mind taking a look at BNB or BAT as
Yeah.
well. Those have both been. BNB was flying lately.
Yeah, BNB has been
I s-
flying lately.
I saw some guys talking about it in the Moon Lounge tonight, saying it's not doing so hot against BTC, but I think that's largely due to the massive pump we've seen from BTC tonight.
I mean, wow, look at this, guys. I mean, we're just going parabolic right now. Uh, I don't know. I wouldn't put in money right now, would you?
Not right now.
Yeah.
You wait for a retrace. Never. What? Don't chase a pump.
Yeah.
Don't chase a pump.
Yeah, I don't think I would buy right now. You know, don't catch a falling knife, of course. So don't try to, you know, predict the bottom, and don't try to predict the top or any sort of run that we're having now. 15% run. I don't think that's sustainable, right?
15%. No.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, here's what I would say. It could be sustainable given different market conditions, but
Yeah.
what have we actually really seen go on of late that would be a trigger for this kind of thing? I haven't heard any big news about it. There's no, I mean, other than the halvening coming up, and that's still not till next year.
Yeah.
There's nothing major that I've heard of that, I mean, because this market is largely hype driven and news driven, and I haven't heard of any news specifically that has been a reason for this. So I think we'll probably see a lot of people FOMOing in and then getting wrecked, and we'll probably see it pull back a little bit. I don't know. I hope it holds 4K, man. I hope it
Yeah.
holds 4K.
So last one was in 2016, right? Last happening. So let's go take a look at what happened in 2015. And again, probably the past doesn't predict the future, but compared to 2015, we had a stagnant year, almost like exactly what we're looking at now. And we saw a sort of a boom in late 2015. Going into 2016, and it's boomed ever since. And I think that's what we're kind of experiencing now. I mean, 2018 was terrible.
It was a terrible,
It was
terrible bear
terrible,
market. If you were involved in crypto anytime in 2017 and you were new then, and you're still here, congratulations, you survived a bear market. Because 2018 was a real kick in the junk for a lot of us.
Yeah, it's true. You know, I think a lot of us sold out. You know, around 15,000. I think I had a majority of my stop losses in, and I bought back in. You know, I slowly trailed and bought back in. You know, I bought some at 6,000. I bought a majority of mine under 4,000, which we've been sitting at. So I wasn't too happy about that, but now I'm very happy. You know, it's we're at 4,800 right now. Not too bad. 48.36 exactly on Coinbase, allegedly on Coinbase. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what it retraces back to, and of course, like Yumika's World says, 0.618. That is a strong retrace period, and of course, we see that. And if you guys, you know, are watching other YouTubers or trying to get involved in the community, have a live discussion, guys. We're live on Discord all day, every day, and just to look at this, I mean, just people are going nuts here on the Discord. So come through the Discord. You know, actually join our paid group. It's we have every morning we have a lot of our analysts do Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis, long-term, short-term gains. You know, we've had incredible gains even in this bear market.
Yes.
You can just take a look at our where's that channel? Gains Reviews.
Gains reviews, yeah. A couple of them all's calls have been killer lately.
Yeah, I mean, just people increasing their stack. 36% gain on that bat trade that we called. You know, we have 25% gains. I mean, these are very recent, last Thursday. So, guys, join our group. The free lounge is free. So, of course, you can take a look at cryptosonic.com/discord1, or you could actually go in and type in cryptosonic.com/CSA, and you will be able to access all the groups. So if you just join the free lounge, it's just a community discussion. But if you join everything else, I mean, you see people going nuts here. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, and please join our Discord group. And I think that's the end of my shill, and we'll go back to it. Yeah.
We got somebody requesting us to take a look at Verge.
Verge. Oh man.
The supreme, the supreme of all privacy coins, right?
Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh man. Okay, so Verge. We're not gonna look at the weekly. We're gonna look at the daily here. Wow.
What are we looking at here? I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a lot of flat movement.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at a lot of flat movement compared to, let's draw a horizontal line, and of course my line's going to be black for some reason.
Oh, it's because Amal likes the lighter color backgrounds. He's always using the black lines.
Okay. So, I actually don't even know how to select this right now.
Oh, draw your line and then, yeah. You should...
No, that's the scale.
I don't even see the line.
I don't either. Anyways, we're going to draw another line here. We'll just put it right here for now.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
And then just, there, right there.
Yeah.
No, next to it. There you go.
Yes. Okay. There it is. And I'm going to shrink that down so you guys could actually see that. I mean, we're kind of flatlining here with Verge. I'm not too big on Verge.
Is it any surprise?
Yeah.
How many missed deadlines, how many missed projects, and what happened with that Wraith protocol?
Yeah.
That's right, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I forgot about Wraith. I mean,
I know.
I sold this bad boy at, what, 25 cents? So...
I was a Verge supporter for a time until I realized that...
Yeah, I was a Verge supporter until I didn't own any. That's pretty much what it comes down to. I mean, look at that. It's just a steady downward decline. And, of course, we have this faux little pump. All the alts are pumping right now. I'm not big on Verge. I'm bigger on Digibyte, honestly.
I mean, if we're talking privacy tokens, I'm bigger on real privacy tokens. So anything with ZK Snarks, or obviously everybody knows Monero.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Monero.
Big fans of Monero here. Look at Trinity. Now Trinity is it's almost like the Lightning Network for Neo.
Right.
I believe.
We had an interview with David Lee, right? Is that his name?
I forget what his name is, but we do have an interview with him.
So we have an interview.
You can
with
look
him
back, and we have the interview with the CEO of Trinity. Of course, when Neo was doing very well, but I think Ontology's poised to take it over. I think pretty soon. I mean, it's at 690 market cap. Same people, right?
Yeah, they often try to say that that they are doing two different things, but honestly, if you read the purpose of what each project is trying to accomplish, it looks like they parsed a bunch of words to say exactly the same thing with different words.
I agree.
To me,
I completely agree with you. And but Neo's doing very well. And PivX. So I'm not a big fan of PivX. PivX is one of those staking coins.
It's a privacy token as well.
Yeah, it's a privacy token as well. It's one of the staking coins. It's actually a fork. I mean, it's got the same code base as Bitcoin. I'm not sure what it's a fork of. It might be.
We have a report on it on the website.
Yeah, we have a report on it on the website. Take a look at our website, cryptosonic.com, and you're able to see all of the good stuff there. How far is it up? Yeah, I mean,
0.5%.
Yeah, I mean, we're still looking at all this boom, and I'm sure we'll retrace at least back to 44, 45. What do you think? Right?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And then we'll see some slight boomage of all the altcoin market. But yeah, but the big one I think is we'll take a look at is Ethereum, right?
Yeah, Ethereum was at 168.
Actually, I don't want to compare it to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is
mooning.
Yeah. So let's go look at the USD valuation. So we had a steep downward decline. I mean, all the way from 1300, and we were just shrinking down. Again, we're on the logarithmic scale, so if we want to do it in the regular scale, it looks even worse. It looks even worse. I mean, and we have some resistance here coming at around $160, $158 mark. Yikes.
Yeah, that 1200 was obviously not sustainable. I mean, I would posit to you the only reason it even got that high is because of the ICO craze.
Yeah. I
You
would,
know,
I would
it was
completely
necessary
agree
to
with you.
have it to get into a significant number of ICOs.
I mean, look at EOS. They raised 4 billion in Ethereum,
and we're smart enough to sell it.
and we're smart enough to sell it. Yeah. So this is kind of the wow. This is actually pretty nice. This is on a logarithmic chart, guys, but it looks like we're having this strong bull movement here on this daily chart for Ethereum, and it could continue to rally,
Might be
right?
a little cup and handle right there.
Yeah, a little cup and handle right there. Yeah, it was a good catch.
Starting to look like it.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. What's up? What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for joining me. How many people got here? 41 people at our bedtime, basically.
Say for a late night show,
Yeah.
This is a good crowd. What's happening, everybody? Thanks for the support, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, wow. But we just wanted to hop on here briefly, shortly, tell you a little bit about what's going on, and just try to cover the news and cover the markets right now. We're seeing what the reports are right now is the big pump is in Asia, right? So we're seeing a lot of Asian influenced money here coming in, and of course it's almost midnight for us, and so of course it's going to be daytime for them. So you know, I don't know what the reports are or what's going on. I know the ETF, the London ETF, that's doing really well right now. I think over $1 billion sold so far.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a crazy one. All right. Any other comments?
They want us to look at Trinity, Pivex, and we already looked at Verge.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want us to check out? Let's do some charting.
Yeah.
I haven't been on doing charting in a while. I haven't even been on in a while. I think the last time I was on was just a Trader Talk episode. So, apologies for being the missing man, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, it is Lambo time right now. Everybody, pull out your mortgages and invest in crypto. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Definitely do not do that. And again, like we always say, don't lose anything. You're not able to. I mean, don't
never gamble with money you can't afford to lose. Is ultimately what it comes down to, because people like to say that they're investing, but let's be honest, guys. Investing is another way to say bet. Right?
Yeah.
I'm parking my money here, and I'm betting that when I park my money here, it's going to be worth more money in the future. So never gamble with money you can't afford to lose. A lot of people learned that lesson the hard way from 2017 to 2018.
Yeah, that's very true. It's very, very true. And wow, this is almost like a 3-month hike for BCH, and almost all these cryptocurrencies, they're all traveling together, and I think everything follows the king, right, guys?
Yeah.
So, you know, we're basically seeing, you know, Bitcoin Cash. This is a Kraken chart. Again, this is logarithmic. We can move this to a regular chart, and you won't see as much of a gain, but I like the logarithmic chart.
Yeah.
It shows a little bit bigger of a differential, especially once we start going parabolic. I think it'll, like we are now.
Smooths it out a little bit.
So, I think you definitely wanted BNB, and now we have another request for BNB.
Yeah, I want to take a look at BNB, see how it's doing versus USD, because it's going to be down against.
All right, let's actually go to BNB Tether. I think that'll be.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit better.
Wow.
So I'm gonna push this to the daily here.
Wow. BNB just won't stop, man.
It won't stop. I mean, honestly, it just won't stop. I mean, we're almost at all-time highs. Wow. I mean, you must be so happy if you put your money in BNB in early 2018 and watch that decline of Bitcoin, and now you're right back almost at all-time highs.
Dude, yeah, I bought Jordan and I both entered a trade. I want to say it was like June or July or maybe even August, and I was just bag holding on BNB for a while. So I was so happy to see, you know, back here at the beginning of last month when
and
it
actually,
started
we'll put this in a regular.
It's still just going.
Yeah, I mean, wow, just ridiculous here for BNB. Almost at all-time highs. A great cryptocurrency to hold, honestly.
I think so. I mean, it's like Sam always says, you know, as if Binance is going to be one of the major exchanges that with a lot of volume and more people are trading on it, and you can get trading discounts by holding on to BNB and utilizing BNB on the platform, then as long as nobody flees Binance, it's probably a pretty solid one to hold.
Agreed.
And you know, they've got their decks coming out
They have IEOs coming out. I mean, that's the big craze now, right?
Right.
Initial exchange offering. So Binance, I mean, they bought out Trust Wallet for over $20 million. So they have a decentralized wallet solution of their own. Still not as good as ours, but they could try. Um, but Binance is just tackling all these different markets, all these different avenues.
I think it's pretty funny that people are getting
great.
excited about it. They're trying to buy into an exchange listing because it used to be you'd get in
Yeah.
on the ICO and then sell as soon as it got listed on an exchange.
And they're still doing that, right?
Yeah.
But
Do you
yeah.
think Do you think that having things like an initial exchange offering is going to reduce the likelihood of that, or do you think it's? Gonna...
I don't know how it's legal, honestly. In the United States, I don't know how it's legal. But we'll see. We'll see the legality of the IEOs. I mean, it's basically since you're already KYC'd on the exchange, it's just a click of a button, and you could buy into the ICO, right? So it's very, very convenient. It's very, very, very convenient. Take profits or hold for now. I don't have any take profits.
He's asking. I think
I have some
specifically
stop
this-
losses.
I would say same guy Ruben there was asking about BNB and EOS. So I think maybe he's asking. My opinion, guys. Always take profit when there is profit to be taken. That
Agreed.
doesn't mean close your entire position, but with a $1,000 pump overnight in such a stagnant market, or in a $1,000 pump in a candle in such a stagnant market, that's going to be a difficult one to sustain. Who knows? Could moon again, which is why you don't close your entire position out. You ladder out, ladder in.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have any problem with taking some profit on BNB right now.
So you said a mall stated $22 as a take profit. I think look at that, guys. I mean, we're just looking at. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. I'll actually draw a horizontal line. I hope it'll actually show up now.
It should be the same color.
So I mean, we're looking at this. This is all-time high, and what do we see after all-time highs? We see extreme resistance.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's going to hit that and immediately go down. It could go up even higher. But we do see time and time again resistances after all-time highs, and as you see, even this level was a little bit of a resistance.
I was just gonna say, look at. I mean, there's the topped out. I mean, that's like a.
Exactly.
And it can't even. It hasn't even come close since. So
I mean,
and look at where we
yeah.
get rejected, right? I mean, it's not that much of a difference right now.
I mean, the reason why BNB is running right now is because Bitcoin is doing so well.
I think so.
Although
it has historically done pretty well against Bitcoin.
It
held
definitely
really well
has.
for 2018.
Yeah. Just sold 25% of my bag of BNB at 18.50. Congratulations, that's a great price. Hopefully you got in at these cheap prices that are like what, $4, $6. Incredibly cheap prices. I mean, I got in very, very early. As soon as it kind of came out, but I'm kind of holding on to that as a hedge against Bitcoin because I do enough trading on my altcoins and BNB.
Well, if you trade on Binance, it's not bad to hold BNB even in depending on even in a slightly bearish market because you're still getting a reduced fees on your trades.
For sure. And we make a lot of trade calls in the Discord, so guys, please join that if you are interested in more of our trade calls. And to be honest, we're not as good as our analysts.
Amal is the best.
Amal, Jordan, and James. Amal, Jordan, and James kill it, and they crush it every week.
Yeah, Jordan has been killing it lately as well. James is doing all kinds of shit. Man.
Yeah,
that dude is a busy man.
Yeah, I mean it's.
They say they can't see. Sorry, I know you can't see when I point at the screen, but I don't have the mouse, so I'm pointing at the screen, hoping that Sneh will do the driving.
Unfortunately, 2 mouse computers don't exist yet. Do they? That would be crazy, right?
I think if we had a Bluetooth mouse and the plugged-in mouse, we could do it, but I think it would just fight then.
Yeah.
We're clearly not a mouse technology.
Yeah, and as you're seeing, we're seeing this retrace. I mean, let's go back. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on here,
bro.
Jason.
I'll tell you what it is. This is all.
Yeah,
I'm like, these are all previous sells.
This is Jason's chart.
These are all previous sells and stop loss points.
Yeah.
This is my long-term trend line. These are supply and demand zones. So these are all. I just am lazy and don't clean up my chart ever. I just make a new chart if I want. If I want a new chart, or if I don't want to see all the busyness, I just do this. It's very simple.
Yeah. So what are those moving averages? Those blue, light blue, and purple
Yeah,
lines?
those are all three moving averages. It's 20, 50, and 100.
Okay, so that purple is 100, and
Yeah.
wow.
And look,
So these moving
here we go.
averages
We're
are
on the daily.
fantastic.
We
Yeah.
blew past all three moving averages today by a mile.
Yeah. This is good stuff. Good stuff. But is this the opportune buying moment?
I wouldn't know. Again, look at this.
Answer's no.
Here's when you
Yeah.
don't buy. Is there one giant green candle?
Yeah. The
That's
answer's
not when
no.
you buy.
Yeah.
You wait for it to retrace. Like if this. So let's look at some historic. You know. Here, giant green candle. Wait for it to retrace. Did it come back down? You know. Did it come back down? A little bit. Wait for it to retrace. Might be due for another leg up, or, you know, you got to watch the chart. But same thing here. You don't buy here. You wait for some confirmation that it's not going to tank again.
Yeah.
Or look for a falling wedge and see the setup sign for another pump, and that's when you buy.
And I actually want to show you guys. Actually, let me go to mine. Let me push this out to the weekly. So, if you look at this is the RSI. We had a low at November 2018, December 2018, of course. That's when the markets were almost at its lowest here. So yeah, at around 3,300. And we've just been seeing that RSI slowly increasing, as you're seeing here. And now let's look at another one. This is a weekly interval, guys. This is a wave trend cross. I love this. And it says a big buy mark on December 24th, and obviously we're still going parabolic compared to that.
It's still sitting in a nice area too. I mean, it hasn't gotten oversold at all.
For sure, 100% agreed. I mean, look at that MACD. We see that MACD cross on February 4th, so only about 2 months from now, exactly.
Like
now.
on the money.
Yeah. And we're seeing that still explode onwards and outwards, so that's obviously very good. And this one's obviously very interesting too. This is the lazy bear squeeze momentum.
Yeah, you got me into this indicator.
Yeah, I mean it's just cool. You know, we're seeing that positive momentum, and if you just look at the chart here, we see that huge parabolic movement, and then we see that downward decline, and then we see that strong sell pressure, still strong sell pressure, and then we had this point here when we were at around 6K, and we had to make a decision point, and all of our lines were converging. We're seeing that downward line. We're seeing that what is it called again? That wedge.
That's a falling wedge.
Yeah, that falling wedge.
Or I'm sorry, that's a descending triangle.
A descending triangle, rather. So that's definitely a bearish movement.
Yeah.
And we had to make a decision. We're either going to go up or we're going to drop down to our next support level. And what did we do? We dropped down to our next support level. And of course, it's unfortunate. And I'm actually going to move this into the logarithmic scale. And we dropped down to our support level, and then we are now at our long-term support level, and we're just keep on bouncing on this weekly chart here, and we have finally broken out of that little blue triangle. I strongly suspect that we retrace right about under it. So I strongly expect we retrace to 4,500, maybe even 4,400. Do you think the bear market is over? What do you think?
No. Sorry,
Yeah.
This is also why I haven't been streaming a ton. I've been bearish as hell for probably ultimately since about November. I've been pretty bearish, and I don't want to be I don't want to be Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
So, do I think the bear market's over yet? Not yet, but this is some really positive. I mean, one candle doesn't kill a bear market.
Agreed. I completely agree.
But that being said, that is positive movement, and if we can hold this level, I mean, if we stay above those moving averages like that, that's.
Yeah, I mean, this yellow.
Oh, that's your downtrend. My bad, dude.
Yeah, that's my trend. My support line trend. This is a 100-week moving average, so this is a really strong moving average.
Well, man, if we get past that, then I think we're probably off to the races.
Yeah, I'd like. I think we're in the bull market once we get past that 100-week moving average. But until then, the 100-day is good, but 100-week. I mean, that's a 700-day moving average.
It's like a third of the year.
Yeah, that's like a 700-day moving average.
100 weeks. My bad.
Yeah, that's about 2 years, right? Yeah. 2-year moving average. That's or not 700, I guess. Whatever. 7 times 100.
52 weeks.
So 700 days. Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. I had it right. Okay. Think bear market is over.
So do we see a test at 3,100? I mean, we've had really okay. Let me say this:
Yikes,
we have
what's the
had
test?
extraordinarily strong support at the 3K level.
Yeah.
But guess where else we had extraordinarily strong support? 6K.
Yeah. We
So,
have very strong support 6K.
you know,
as
it's
denoted by this line here.
exactly. I mean, look how long it bounced off. The Bears were trying their hardest to slap it down, and they just couldn't get it below that for until what November.
I mean, look at that. I mean, we had 6K, and then we went all the way up back to 11,000, and then we dropped back
February,
down to
right?
6K,
Yeah.
and then we went back down to 10,000. And so we're seeing it kind of compress there, low volumes, but this was all throughout 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, the volume was kind of trash last year. But I mean, that's to be expected, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's when you have a market that goes parabolic and you have the general masses FOMO in and then lose their ass because they mortgaged their house to buy Bitcoin at 20K. That's gonna,
Ridiculous.
I mean, obviously that's obviously a bad decision, but
Yeah.
people make emotional decisions, and they didn't want to. It was FOMO, right? They didn't want. It went from what 8K to 20K in 2 weeks. So don't want to miss that. So I understand the psychology of it, but that's why it's always better to wait for confirmation. Regardless,
Agreed.
once you have that many people get wrecked, it's going to leave a bad taste in some people's mouths. So that's why I don't think that the bear market is quite over yet. We haven't had a long enough interval of because like if you guys are the true believers, right? You're here right now. You're still trading crypto. You're still holding crypto. Glad you like the stash.
I didn't even notice it. You have a stash. Wow. That must be new.
I just shaved the beard and
Yeah.
left the mustache. I was like, I'll just be douchey. But yeah, I think it's going to take a longer time horizon for those people that got burned so badly
Yeah.
to feel like they might want to try touching the stove again, so to speak. So that but who knows, man? I mean, this market is so
Finicky.
Finicky. Thank you.
Yeah,
I was
finicky.
like almost said frugal. I'm like, that's not the right word.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is this is such a finicky market. I mean, all it would take if we get 4 more candles the size of that one,
Yeah.
we probably are going to have a massive bunch of FOMO that's just going to help, create larger and larger pumps. Will it be sustainable? It's never sustainable when it's parabolic.
I completely agree. It's never sustainable. Falling knife and parabolic, you never ever invest.
Yeah.
You never ever invest. And we have FZJ. What's up, Christoph? It's good to hear from you, man. Yeah, just haven't streamed in a while. Just been really busy, but exciting things coming. And of course, Bitcoin is always exciting.
Hey, anytime Bitcoin's mooning, I'm happy.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm right there with you. All right.
Who cares if the bear market is over? We're traders. We need the volatility. That's fair, Alex. But I much prefer a bullish volatile market than a bearish volatile market.
Yeah.
Remember 2017?
Yeah.
Like buy the dip was like the best trading advice you could get.
Yeah. True. That's very, very true.
Yeah. Buy the dip, and that's all you had to do. But yeah, I think this is good. It's going to help. Hopefully, if it sustains at this level,
Yeah.
I think it could help start to restore some of the confidence. So I think it's ultimately a matter of how long do we hold 4K? Do we get over 5K? Do we smash through 6K? If it blasts past 6K, I think a lot of people are I think we're gonna see a lot of FOMO.
I agree. I completely agree. And we're definitely going to monitor this, over the next couple days. And we just wanted to go live while this is all happening. We're always here for you guys. And please make sure to join our Discord group and, just keep posted. Yeah, it's a revolving banner up there. So it'll revolve once in a while. And
so if you want to check it out, there you go. That's the
free. It's
the link.
free
You can join
up
the
there.
free Discord server. And for you guys who are traders and you're not quite sure if you want to get the advantage or not, if you want to see how good Amal really is, you should check out his course. He's got a course on Udemy. I think it's $10, $15, super cheap. So you don't have to pay for a whole month membership. You can get some of the psychology of Amal and see if you think that maybe he's somebody you want to have in your corner. It might be worth it. Your call.
Definitely. And one thing I wanted to say, especially while we look at all these indicators, and especially something we learned from Amal as well. He's our lead analyst on the Advantage. These indicators, they always lag behind the actual price chart, right?
Yes.
So make sure you guys aren't trading off these indicators. They are good. They are good measures to look at a long-term scope. Like, hey, the RSI is very low, or hey, the MACD cross, or we're looking at the squeeze momentum, or the wave trend cross. But that being said, especially with that bull market comment, I kind of agree. I think I 100% agree with Jason. I think that 6K mark is where I will say we're in a bull market.
Yeah,
right?
that's the next heavy resistance,
Yeah.
and I think, as has been proven over the last several months, I think we're going to have a challenge getting back to that level,
Yeah.
because I still think there's a lot of sellers waiting between here and 6K. But that being said, let's see. Let's go Bulls. Like that's
it's true.
like let's go Bulls. I'm still hopeful.
Yeah, you're still a Michael Jordan fan.
That's
Let's
right.
go Bulls.
Number 23.
Yeah. So we're gonna change this in terms of Bitcoin now, right? So we've been looking at everything in terms of USD. So now I'm on CoinMarketCap and I just put it on Bitcoin. So this is what everything is doing in terms of Bitcoin. So we still have Bitcoin so far up, and of course everything rises. What was that thing with the ship?
A rising tide raises all ships.
Rising tide raises all ships, and it's late here, guys. So my apologies for the stuttering and whatnot. Just take a look at this, guys. We are seeing against Bitcoin 7% down if you're holding onto Ethereum compared to Bitcoin.
10% loss.
Everything other than IOST, which is just going ape-like.
Bananas.
Yeah. ABBC coin. I'm not gonna get
What
into
is that? Yeah, I never.
Don't even want to get into that. It's just ridiculous. CryptoNext, which I'm not too familiar with, but it is okay, I guess. I think I made a video about CryptoNext, how much I disliked it.
Arc. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Repo.
Lots of new coins here, huh?
Yeah, as I say, I'm not even familiar with that one.
But in a general theme of things, we are seeing the altcoins lag behind Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's really taking the charge here. Even if you just go to the USD mark, it's
everything's. Everything's booming in the USD.
Yeah, and in terms of Ethereum, Ethereum's super low right now, actually. Compared to the top cryptocurrencies, actually Bitcoin's doing 8% better than Ethereum right now in terms of Ethereum. So obviously something to look out for. Maybe buy some Ethereum if you wanted to FOMO in, but I wouldn't FOMO in right now. That's just our humble opinion here.
Don't chase a pump. So Ezekiel says, do you guys think BNB will retrace for a good entry? Here's what I would say.
Oof.
Watch Bitcoin, because I find that BNB often moves inverse to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So we've got a Bitcoin pump happening right now,
and it's still pumping with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It just can't fail, right? It's not too big to fail. We've heard that before, right? But I like Binance, honestly. I like Binance's model. I like their accessibility. I like the exchange. I like everything to do with Binance.
It's a nice exchange.
Yeah.
She had a little bit better charts.
Yeah, a little bit better charts and a little bit more functionality.
Trading view on another monitor works.
But they're just tackling everything. OTC markets, IEOs, the decentralized
DEX.
wallet market, the DEXs. They're doing great things over there. So obviously very happy with Binance Coin. All right. Any closing thoughts, Jason?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. No closing thoughts.
Yeah, it's 11:30. My closing thoughts are let's just keep building, right? Like let's keep building. If you're interested in cryptocurrency, quit worrying about what the next coin is to pump. Start finding the projects that you actually think have market use case, already have a product, and are actually building. The tokens that we're still building and developing and maybe went into a little bit more stealth mode, but were still actively, like, didn't lay off 90% of their staff, during the bear market. Those are the projects that I would be interested in, exploring further, just because they're actually trying to build something. It's not just another shit coin trying to steal your investment.
And my closing thoughts are, that was great actually, and I was going to say something similar to that, but specifically for today, why I don't think that you should be buying right now, and why you should never buy when it's parabolic, is as soon as the Americans wake up. I mean, we're all active traders, of course, but there's a lot of people that are semi-active that aren't up at 11:30 right now, and just trading away their lives. But they will be selling off as soon as Americans wake up. As soon as the East Coasters and the West Coasters wake up, more around that 9-10 o'clock, I fully expect a retrace.
100%.
I fully expect a retrace here.
With any movement this drastic in the Asian markets, I fully expect the Americans to dump in the morning. Because, again, like I said, still enough people sitting on their bags that got burned, that got in, at 20K to 15K to 10K, and they just want their cash back because they don't believe in crypto anymore.
Yeah, ridiculous. And we'll be at CIS Life Size Box. I know.
That's right.
And I know he lives in Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yes, you live in Vegas.
Life Size. Are you coming out for that Crypto Invest Summit? I'm pretty sure you were at the last one, right? At all the conferences.
We'll be in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles Convention Center. And if you need a ticket, reach out to us. Of course, we could get you a ticket as well. So let us know if you want to come to Crypto Invest Summit. But anyways, to that avail, I hope you guys have a good night. And congratulations to everybody, to hodlers, to traders, but not to bears, not to shorters, unfortunately. But everyone, pat yourself on the back. We see a $700-800 gain right now. It was 1,000, but of course, we're seeing that retrace right before our eyes. Thanks again, guys, for joining us. Peace out. This is Sneh here, and join the Discord lounge and smash that thumbs up, that like, and of course, the Discord the link is in our description or on the banner if you wanted to really type it in. Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah. Also. No, that's it.
Download Monarch.
I was gonna say. Also, go get the Monarch wallet.
Yeah.
Buy sell is live.
Yeah.
You don't need your Coinbase anymore. You can just do it all straight from your wallet. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
All right, guys. Peace out, y'all.
Later, guys.
And I'm blinded by this light.